Hey guys, we got here early. We're at the ISA Expo. I'm going to talk to Haotian and see what they got going on. They're not open yet to the general public, but we're going to talk to everybody. We got some people there behind us. So let's go ahead and I'll flip the camera around and we'll get going. All right guys, let's go talk to Maurice with Tico Lasers, and he also works for Haotian. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey Jerry, how are you?
Jerry at 3DHP, what's going on?
3DHP.
What's going on?
How's things?
Hey boss, how you doing today?
Hey Jerry,
Glad to meet you. Glad to meet you.
This is the coin master.
Anyway, yeah, they let me in earlier. Maurice got me in early, so I just want to kind of have you guys go over everything, tell me what you got going on, and we'll make a nice video out of it.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, we're here with the Haotian booth. We have a couple of cool stuff. We have a 50-watt fiber laser. This is a MOPA MA. This is the new technology that's coming out. Completely different than the split. John has some info about that too. Perfect for what, John?
You can do anything with it. You can do anything the M7 with. Good thing is it's compact. You don't have you don't have the fiber that comes from the base to the source or to the path. Of course, the galvo is a lot smaller, so you can run a little bit faster.
Yeah.
This one here is set up for a rotary. That's why it has the thicker base. If not, you can just have a plate here. You'll have a USB and a power cord, and that's it. So if you go to shows or anything like that, you can go mark jewelry. They have a 20-watt that has a smaller footprint than this one that you can pretty much fit in a big handbag.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice. So you got a little Pascal there on top. That's pretty cool.
He's everywhere.
And here we have the 5-watt UV. This one of the UV, and the UV it's kind of an all-terrain machine in that sense. It's the machine that will do the most different amount of materials that you can think of. It's the only one who will do glass nicely. It can do plastics. It can do pretty much literally anything you can think of. In the 5-watt version, it will engrave really nicely the metal. It will not harp it like it does, with the fiber, but it will be pretty good in terms of like marking it. Even it can do some colors in stainless steel and stuff like that. So that's the 5-watt. Here we have some
size on the UV is so small you can actually ride on a coffee bean.
Exactly, yeah. And we have it here in my new enclosure. This is the new version of the enclosure, the 2025.
Wow,
it's gonna come
nice.
out. This one is again, I make all the enclosures completely custom to each laser. So a lot of so there are some more enclosures out there, but if you buy an enclosure, you cannot put it into the UV and then have it into the CO2 or the fiber. Completely different machines. So the enclosure has to be custom made.
And to buy the enclosures, where do people have to go to buy those at?
I'm doing that through my website, ticolaser.com. Also in the Facebook, Tico Laser. And I'll pretty much send everybody kind of a form that they filled up. Like I said, all of them are completely custom, so they have to kind of give me some details on what they have, how like what different things they want. This one of the cool parts about this one is gonna come in with a pass-through, so you can have the enclosure completely closed and have the rotary and stuff like that in there, or a larger piece and things like that. Like an axe or a bunch of different things that sometimes people put in there.
Yeah, I have a fiber. I don't own a UV laser yet.
Yep. So, but we do it like I said. I do it for the fibers, CO2s, and all that stuff as well.
What can you tell me about this machine over here?
Absolutely. So here we have two different machines. Here we have this is the 40-watt CO2. It's one of the best machines out there to do tumblers. You cannot do tumblers and not think about a galvo CO2. The quality is perfect. What happens is, that the CO2 does not mark metal at all, so you can burn the coat in the tumblers without getting into the metal. You still get this nice shine and stuff like that. Whatever is underneath, that's what you get, right? Super fast, so you can get a full wrap normally in about 7 minutes or so.
Full wrap on a 40 ounce is a little over 16 minutes.
Yeah.
It just depends on the size of the cup and the size of the image.
Exactly.
And what do we have here?
This one is the Maxi table. This is the index table that is produced by this company, Maxi, Ben, out in Australia, and we have a partnership with him too. So when people buy one of our lasers, they get a 5% discount on his index table. This is incredible. Let me just double check here. This machine, what it does, it moves. You can load it with up to, depending on the size of the tumbler, so the things that you're doing, but you can load it up with up to like 16 tumblers. You can do it, or 10 tumblers, you can do it. And what it does is, if you're doing just like a single logo kind of thing, so you load out the machine and plug it into the rotary part into the laser. And what it does is moves all the way over here, and it moves, engraves one, moves again, and engraves the next one.
Okay.
So that's, if you're doing production, it's just fantastic in that sense. Like I said, we have a 5% discount on this one when buying one of these lasers. Normally, you don't get that deal straight away. And we have some of the other cool stuff. Like the rotaries. These are the rotoboss rotaries, the Talon Pro, which there's a great deal. So normally this rotary is about $1,000, right? If you go to the website and you're gonna buy it, it's $1,000. When you buy a machine from us and you choose to have the Talon Pro, it's only $400. So that is a huge savings right there. It's about $800 savings. Between $700 and $800 savings. So lots of cool stuff. As always, with the best warranty that we have out there is like 3 years on the fiber lasers, 2 years in the UV, 2 years on the Galvo CO2. And we're just getting ready to be busy today. I wanted to also tell you guys, like a lot of people are wanting to take the lasers to shows and stuff like that, craft fairs. So they're being asking for a enclosure that you can take with it that is easy to collapse. So this is gonna be, I'm gonna send you some pictures. I'm gonna have some a new enclosure. It is right here right now, so you can carry it just like this. And it comes together. It's exactly almost the same as this one, but without the metal frame. But it comes together with magnets.
Oh wow, nice, very nice.
That's one of the things that we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be presenting later on today. This one, Apple Air. Apple Air.
And there's Jason with Rotoboss. Hey, Jason.
Hey,
what's going on, buddy?
How's it doing?
Remember me from APA?
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Good.
Jason, can you tell us a little bit about the air filters?
Yeah, so Apple Air is a Australian-based company, and we are the U.S. and Canada distributors for them. So what we're doing is, obviously we're stepping into a fresh market for us with the Apple Air systems. Everybody's used to the stuff that's currently on the market, but like anything else that we do, I like to kind of interrupt the flow of things a little bit and
Make it better.
bring new things to people, more affordable, at a better quality. So a lot of our stuff, this is our smallest unit. This is meant for fibers, galvos, all that stuff. And we have bigger units, obviously, for more machines, better filtration. Our biggest thing is we're trying to bring you the best filters that money can buy at a reasonable price, and most importantly, the annual filter costs. Because with any filter system, you have to replace filters. So our goal is to bring you a good quality machine at a great price and the maintenance on it at as low as possible. So our average annual maintenance cost is anywhere from $300 to about $2,000 annually. The way we're able to do that is our systems have washable pre-filters and a washable electrostatic plate filter.
That's nice.
So those are the two primary filters, and the most important, really, because that's going to capture all your heavy debris, your smoke, your soot, all that stuff. and making them washable saves you a ton of money. So all of our larger units besides this one have that capability. And what makes it great also is our larger machines that we have, our Signature Series and our FE1. Those machines are designed specifically for health and safety and being able to vent back into a room or a space. Just had a phone call this morning, actually, a lady looking for one because her neighbors are mad that she's putting that smoke and smell everywhere. So with these units, with those two in particular, you can vent back in the room. That helps if you live in hot climates, humid climate, it's cold, everything. It prevents the air exchange and just it helps reduce heat costs, electric bills, all that stuff. So there's a lot of things. If you go to applairusa.com, you can check out what you have. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions. But I would start looking for this more in the future. We're going to start doing some trade shows and being out there and getting a little bit more kind of knowledge about them, because obviously we are a new company and trying to break into a market that's already there with established representatives. So look for us, check us out. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up.
And this rotary here on top, what rotary is that?
So this here is the combo itself is the Beast. Okay, so we have two rotaries here. The one that you're looking at here, primarily, this is the Ascend Pro. The good thing about the Ascend Pro is with all these new lasers with the smaller heads and everything, the towers of the past can be a concern or an issue potentially. So with this, the tallest part of the rotary is going to be what's on the rotary. With this one in particular, it's all scissor lift. You can adjust independently each side. We have a heel wheel that's built into it here, which keeps positive pressure forward, keeps it from walking, helps prevent it from slipping as well. And with this, it's the only rotary on the market that you can take the ends, the clamps off, and have a complete pass-through. So what that means is you can do baseball bats. So if you have like a 32-inch bed on your laser, and you have a bat that's 32 inches, with a normal rotary, though you can do a bat on it, you're losing about 4 to 6 inches of space because of the motor and everything else. With this one, you can lay it directly across and have no obstruction, so you can lay that whole bat across the bed and utilize the whole bed space. With this also we have attached to it, which it doesn't have to be, but if you get it as a combo, you save some money, and that's mainly the point behind this. But this is detachable, so this can be mounted to any Ascend Pro, rotoboss, or Junior with the adapter bracket that we have on this right now. What that does for you in that regard is you have the chuck, and then you have the stability and support, if needed, of the slave wheels for the roller. Our chuck here is unique in the fact that it's 4 jaws, so you have equal pressure on 4 sides. You can get a lot more holding power with less force. So for like glass and more delicate things like that, it's a lot more sensitive to it, and it's less likely to break or crack. Also, we have a couple extra features like our our lock button here for the cullet. So what that does, it locks it in place. Because the typical lathe chuck or anything else that's on the market, you got them little tools you got to fiddle with to get it tight. This one, you just hold it down, crank it down, and if you need to put a little extra force on it, you can. They pivot about 45 degrees either way, and then you can also flip it vertically if you have galvos and stuff like that as well. So,
wow.
And then we added the new knob for tensioning, makes it quick and easy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, this is our latest and greatest. This is the best that we have of both worlds between the roller and the chuck. We have some new stuff coming out for the chuck in the near future that we're working on, which is the Pro Slim. And if you check out rotoryattachments.com or Rotary Attachments on Facebook or something like that, you'll find we have a couple videos about showing the new Slim, which is going to help with again with the lower profile heads. They're closer to the material. So with that one, you'll be able to do basically a 20-ounce cup. The head will be the same size as the 20-ounce cup, which is 88 millimeters, hence the name, the 88. And with that as well, we made it a little bit more ergonomically correct, so that way it's a lot easier and better to move as far as dexterity and stuff, because These are good, but with the sharp edges and stuff, it makes not sharp, but the blunt edges and tapers makes it a little uncomfortable sometimes. So we've addressed that, but we've done all that without sacrificing the flexibility of the head itself. So it still opens and closes the same amount. It's just everything here is a little bit smaller to make it a little bit more user friendly.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Jason. I appreciate it. Very nice talking with you.
As always.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, Jerry. And again, Haotian Lasers USA. You can stop by our here the show if you're around, or Haotian.store.com. And happy to help you. Any questions or anything, happy to help you with that too. And if you're into enclosures, TicoLaser.com. Happy to have you guys.
Thank you very much. Take care. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hey guys, look, BZ Rad, Haotian.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm BZ Rad, also known as Bradford Woodson. I'm the Director of Operations for Haotian Lasers USA. Thanks for coming out and enjoy the day.
Appreciate your time. You have a great show, and I hope you sell lots of equipment. Thank you very much, sir. Have a great day. Nice meeting you.
Take care.